6'5", sophomore from Queens, number 21, Emil Purisic. And forward, a 6'3" senior from Houston, Texas, number 11, Jehmehl Fair. And a guard, a 6'1" senior from Brooklyn, number 14, Michael Richards. The Bearcats head coach, John Messi, the associate head coach, Jehmehl Fair, and the assistant coaches are Joshua Jenner and Brother Dave. Through the NCAA activity.
And welcome back to the Arc Arena. It's game 2 of our doubleheader between Lehman College and your Baruch College Bearcats. Lehman once again will be wearing their road blues white and gold trim. Baruch once again in their home whites with dark blue, light blue trim. It's going to be Emil Purisic and Isaiah Geathers to get us underway here in the center circle. The 11-1 Lightning come in to face your 9-4 Bearcats, and it'll be Geathers who comes away with it into the waiting hands of John Batista, and we're underway here at the Arc Arena. Feldman has it up top to Batista. Idrisu comes out for a pick. Batista takes the pick. Richards draped all over him. Idrisu baseline shot, no good. Geathers gets the rebound, and he's unable to hit. Purisic comes away with the board for the Bearcats, and he'll give it up to Bajrami. Donnelly getting the start tonight as Sanborn not in the starting 5, and Richards will put it on the deck. Outside to Fair. Trying to get past Geathers, looking for options. Donnelly in the corner, that's going to be the option. High arcing 3, no good. And it'll be Geathers who comes away with the rebound. Ball quickly into the hands of Batista, and end-to-end action in the first minute between the Lightning and the Bearcats. And nice batted pass there. I think it went off Bajrami last, so it'll stay with the Lightning. Good active defense here from the Bearcats in the early going. If you're just tuning in, the women were able to beat the Lightning. The women Bearcats, were able to beat the Lightning 61-38 in the opener as Idrisu goes across the lane and able to finish with the right hand and gets the scoring underway here between the Bearcats and the Lightning. Feldman picking up Donnellan full length of the court. Jehmehl Fair has it now. Now over to Donnellan in the corner. Jab step back up top to Fair. Geathers closes out. Long rebound. Idrisu comes away with that, and Batista will push. It's going to be an offensive foul on Batista as Richards hits the deck hard, and he's down. And I think he took looks like he might be bleeding in the forehead. They gave him a towel to wipe up. He is seriously hurt. Richard's slow to get up.
Yeah, fortunately able to get up on his own power. Athletic trainer on the floor. Make sure he's okay. So Richard's able to walk off the floor on his own power. And at least he's going to have to go to his bench here. Looks like it's going to be a injury timeout. So we'll be back in a few moments here at the Arc Arena. Lehman has a 2-0 lead.
So a bit of a stoppage here as Richards took an elbow to the face and just cleaning up the court here a little bit. Are the refs and the crew here just to make sure there's no, visibly bleeding from that elbow.
Yep, so the court is all good. And you see Richards in the corner being tended to. Seems to be okay outside of, obviously, the cut that he took there.
And so no flagrant. It was an offensive foul. Just looks like an elbow that caught a head, and it goes back to Baruch. So we're back underway. Is Cameron Burns checking back into the game. Bajrami's straight-on jumper, no good. And Bautista comes away with it. Gethers has it now on the baseline. Ball swung all the way around the perimeter to Idrisu. DeGrasse was looking for position. Now it's back up top to Gethers. The pick from DeGrasse as Bautista uses it. Now gives it outside. Corner three from Idrisu. Off back iron, no good. Long rebound. And that's going to go off of Gethers last. Then it'll be Baruch's ball.
Bearcats struggling a little bit early on to get some of their better looks on the offensive end. Lehman defense doing a good job thus far.
Now Purisic comes in with the pick. Cameron Burns, who just checked into the game for Richards. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Nice play there by DeGrasse to take Burns. And that was one of the better plays we've seen Burns make this year. Definitely an aggressive play at the point guard position. Unfortunately, DeGrasse maybe just making a better play as he slides over once Burns leaves the floor.
Yeah, Burns with a very nice finish there going up with the left. Just unfortunately caught his defender a little bit outside that RA, and 2 feet planted, that's all you need. Ball's going the other way.
And that's going to be Sean Donovan's first foul. He gave Feldman a bit of a push there on the far side. We'll see how long Richards is out for, as I'm sure they have to check him for a cut, maybe a concussion, even as Bajrami comes away with the steal and able to finish with the left hand. Now Bautista into the front court. DeGrasse comes with the pick left. Ooh, dangerous pass into the corner for Gethers, who's able to finish with the right hand. Pass to Gethers, though, almost intercepted by Bajrami on the back-to-back plays. As now Baruch will have it on the offensive end. Fair puts it on the floor. Back to Donnellan. Donnellan thinks about the shot. Gives it inside to Purisic. Purisic working on DeGrasse. Right hand hook shot, and that goes through the twine. Nice play there by Emil Purisic. And been really impressed with Emil the last few games. Definitely getting in his post moves in his spare time.
Absolutely. Playing some of his best basketball as a Bearcat. A lot of patience there as Lehman answers right back with a 3-ball.
And Lehman's bench making some noise, trying to get their defense into it as now Fair goes into the lane for the Bearcats. Donnellan's going to pull a straight-on 3, barely grazes the rim, and Bautista comes away with it. Now Gethers has a crossover move past Bajrami, spins back, up top to Bautista. And Fair just a little overzealous there on the defensive end as he reaches in on Bautista. And just like that, Baruch already have 3 team fouls.
Yeah, you definitely see the pace that Lehman's offense wants to play at. Bearcats committing a few fouls, trying to slow it down.
You got to be careful if you're Baruch. You know, Lehman coming in here on a tear, 11-1 on the season. Don't want to get into foul trouble early going and give him the opportunity for free points.
Especially with key scorers on the other end getting into foul trouble.
Now Burns has it. Bautista on him. Donnellan back to Burns. Burns going to pull a deep 3 around and out. No good. Feldman comes away with the rebound for Lehman up to Bautista. Bautista slows things down, gives it off to DeGrasse. Gethers DeGrasse playing a 2-man game. Donnellan wants to make it a 3-man game. He comes away with the strip. Donnellan, a little stutter move. High off glass, and he's able to get that fall over DeGrasse.
Yeah, really nice looking sequence there out of Sean Donnellan. Not only picks up the steal in his own end, but able to get to 2 feet. A little hesitation on the offensive end and off glass for 2.
Shot there by Gethers from straight on from deep is good. Nice pick there by DeGrasse to cause the space. And Gethers was able to capitalize. Baruch trailed by 4, coming in on 5 minutes gone here in the first. Fair has it on the offensive end. It's into the hands of Purisic. Purisic lets Fair run through. Bounce pass back door to Donnellan. Nice find there by Emil Purisic.
And David, a little bit of reverse rolls there with the big man facilitating for his cutting point guard in the paint.
And Batista trying to find DeGrasse, who just set up the pick. Instead, balls into the hands of Gethers. Gethers is fouled up top. And it's going to be on Bajrami. That's going to be his first. So Keith Karen and Marquez Johnson checking into the game. Lennox DeGrasse and John Batista will come to the bench. Feldman to inbound. Looking for options. Finds that in Gethers here on the near side. Gethers crossover move on Bajrami to no avail. Bajrami comes away with the steal. He has a 2-on-1 with the newly checked in Reese. Shot no good. Cameron Burns fouled on the putback. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good defense there by Keith Karen on Lehman. Bajrami, not an easy guy to keep up with one-on-one.
Let alone 2-on-1, which he had in that situation.
And so much so that Bajrami didn't have much of a pass to Reese in transition to the point where he had to take it himself.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was curious, like, what his angle must have looked like.
Yeah.
In the 2-on-1 situation, at least maybe pass once, give it back, something along the lines. Great defense, to your point, by Karen. As Burns goes 1 of 2 from the line, cuts it to a 1-point game. 10-9. Lehman lead here in the early going. Idrisu has it now. Ooh, looked like he almost carried. As there's a foul as Bajrami, and is that going to be? Sorry, I'm just looking at a number here. That's going to be Gethers on the far side, both picking themselves up. Jehmehl Fair quick to check back into the game. That's already Bajrami's second, so he'll come see the Pine for a few minutes. Now Feldman has it on the Bearcat symbol. Donnellan out on him. Pick from Idrisu left. Nope, Feldman doesn't wait for it. Instead picks up the dribble. Rebound batted out, and it's right into the waiting hands of Cameron Burns. Gives it off to Emil Purisic. Outside to Reese. Now into the corner to Fair. Great ball movement by the Bearcats, and that leads to a big 3 from Jehmehl Fair.
Really, really nice looking sequence there out of the Bearcats. Jack Reese with the extra pass, finding Jehmehl Fair in the corner.
And just like that, we call him on his name on the offensive end. We call his name on the defensive end. Jehmehl Fair taking the charge. And the foul there is going to be on number 24, Marquez Johnson, the 6'1" junior from Philly. Idrisa will come to the bench, and John Batista, their second leading scorer, will check back into the game.
Muhammad Guy also checking in for the Bearcats.
Now Guy has it up top. Might have had the open shot. Definitely smart move to put it on the deck. Not his shot. Guy's shot just a little short as it rolled around front rim. And Batista brings it into the front court. Oh, wow. I missed it completely. It looked like Reese and Batista got tangled up on the far side. I thought that was going to be the call.
Yeah.
They're going to call it on Gethers for an illegal screen, so it's going to go back to the Baruch Bearcats. But with 13-18 remaining, Coach Schulman wants to talk things over with his Lightning team. Baruch now lead by 2. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. And welcome back. So it'll be Bearcats basketball. They lead by 2. It's been an exciting first few minutes here at the Arc Arena as Reese brings it into the front court. And Keith Karen draped all over him. Now Cameron Burns has the ball, 24 on 24 as Johnson picks him up. Now Purisic has it on the right side, gives it to Fair. He puts it on the deck, over to Feldman, over Feldman, and he's able to knock it down.
Jehmehl Fair with the hot hand here. Running the floor, playing both sides of the end.
He's got the last 5 points, and just like that, Baruch have the ball again. Quickly into the hands of Jehmehl Fair, and he'll slow things up. Fair yelling at Reese to give it back to him as his three's just a little too long. So Feldman now into the offensive end. He'll drive into the lane. Ooh, he gets double teamed. Gives it off to Johnson. Johnson's crossover move. Gets him into the lane, but he'll have to give it out to Karen. Karen up top to Feldman. Feldman, couple dribble. Ooh, looks like he may have taken a step. Instead, no, play will continue. Johnson gets blocked from behind by Muhammad Guy. You know, I've been asking for this lineup for a while. Seeing Guy on the floor with Purisic at the same time, it's just what I think Baruch might need against this Lehman team that has some quality size on their end.
Yeah, Lehman with a nice-sized team all around, from the guard position all the way down to center as they convert on the layup there. But, yeah, to your point, David, seeing that front court of Guy and Purisic together with even Fair on the outside with some size, same thing with Burns, that's a nice, versatile lineup for Coach Alisi right there.
As Purisic's three goes all wide of the mark there, so it'll go back to Lehman. I always thought Purisic had like a stretch four type of profile.
Yeah.
Even though he's been very impressive these last few games in the post. And Muhammad Guy, as we know, can wreak some havoc both in the post and on the defensive end. As we saw earlier from that block on Johnson. Now Gethers, pull-up shot straight on, just short. Barely grazes the rim, and it'll be into the waiting hands of Fair, who will walk it across the timeline for the Bearcats. Donnellan has it now, takes the pick from Guy. Donnellan, left-handed layup, no good. Ball batted around. It's going to be into the waiting hands of Feldman, up to Batista. Batista over to Karen. Karen into the lane, has options. That's going to be an offensive foul on Keith Karen. That's already going to be his second.
And once again, Jehmehl Fair getting it done on the defensive end, drawing some contact outside that RA, getting the Bearcats the ball back.
So Purisic has it now, gives it inside to Muhammad Guy. Guy's right-handed shot just too strong. Batista soars for the rebound, and he's able to corral. Batista now over to Johnson. Johnson's going to put it on the floor. Reese goes for the strip, no good. Ball batted around. Excuse me, that's Herrera and Reese, and it was Reese who comes away with it. Now Donnellan in the front court, trying to go past Feldman, kicks it outside to Fair. Fair shot, no good. Rebounded there by Batista, and Lehman's going to push end-to-end action here at the Arc Arena. Ball into the hands of Feldman. Feldman, high arcing shot off the glass is good. And coming at the midway point here of the first half, we're all tied up at 14. So Jack Reese calling out Coach Alisi's offense. Donnellan, pull up three, straight on, no good. Long rebound. And it's going to stay with the Bearcats. It goes off Johnson last. Nice play there by Purisic to not chase up the ball, and it'll stay with the Bearcats.
And David, something you don't see probably as much at the college level, but as far as landing spots when taking a three, Donnellan, no contact on the release, but didn't have a ton of where to land. So definitely just something to watch.
Not only is that a dangerous play if you're Lehman because of the foul opportunity, it's a dangerous play just in general because when players are up in the air, they no longer really have as much control of their body as they do when before they take off. As Muhammad Guy trying to work in the paint, Donnellan puts it on the one dribble out to Purisic. Purisic knocks it down straight on three, and that gives Baruch a 3-point lead, 17-14. Nice ball movement on the offensive end by the Bearcats.
And you love seeing that out of Purisic. Not only getting it done in the paint, but able to stretch it.
Hey, those are fouls!
Open up the Bearcats offense with that spacing.
I think it speaks to the Bearcats as Purisic fouled them from the floor. Herrera is the one that hit the deck. But I think it speaks to the Bearcats when you have 4 players who score more than 10 points per game. It really shows that, you know, it's about finding the correct shot, the open shot, and then when you have that opportunity to convert.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of unselfish basketball on this team. Really distribute the ball well. And like you said, David, wherever the best shot is, whoever that open man is, getting the ball to him.
So now step back. Gethers, corner 3 shot, no good. Guy going to battle. Fair is also going to battle, gets the rebound. Fair right into the lane. He's able to finish with a scoop layup with his right hand.
That's a strong play right there, just on both ends. That was a loose ball at the half court, able to corral that one, finish through contact. Jehmehl Fair playing some very good basketball here in the first half for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I think it's safe. I mean, at least in my opinion, it's probably his best half of basketball of the season so far. And we still have plenty of time left. Oh, as Purisic tried to find Guy ahead of the pack. That hit off his leg. And now Reese trying to D up on Batista just a little too long. Was Batista who's able to lay it in easy.
They're seeing Jack Reese slow it up a little bit here. Coach Lisi's going to call a timeout.
So Coach Alisi will talk things over with the Bearcats. 8:13 remaining. Baruch up by 3, but it's end-to-end action here in the CUNYAC. 2 undefeated CUNYAC teams going at it here at the Arc Arena. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So welcome back to the Arc Arena. 8:13 remaining. Donelon will inbound the ball right in front of Lehman's bench. It's Donelon, Fair, Reese, Burns, and Guy. Purisic will come to the bench. On the other end, it's Fair goes up with a nice double clutch layup. So it'll be Gethers, Batista, Drisu, Karen, and Herrera on the floors. Herrera now has it up top. Ooh, nice little move there by Herrera, going right into the chest of Muhammad Guy. So Reese puts it on the deck, gives it outside to Burns. Burns in the corner, now goes into the lane. Can't finish with the left hand. Batista's going to come away with it, and he'll push. Cameron Burns all over him. Ooh, Batista almost lost the ball. He's able to re-corral. Crossover move, step back from Batista. Barely grazes the front rim, and now Burns ahead of the pack. Oh, he gets fouled I mean, there was a lot of contact there.
Yeah, Burns going all the way up for that layup attempt. No good on the shot, but draws enough contact to get the whistle.
Bit of a late whistle, too. I feel like Burns was already yelling at the ref from the floor before the whistle even came off. So.
Yeah, definitely hit the ground hard. And, again, not a lot of real estate behind that basket at all, so you got to have to hit the deck.
Yeah, I never understood why they made that end. I mean, you know, people sometimes gyms are confined in space, but why you make that end wall so close to the back of the basket, especially in this case where the basket itself is hanging from the ceiling and there's no stanchion.
Yeah, exactly.
So
there's nothing to really slow you down before that wall, unfortunately. So Burns absorbing all the contact there.
The floor absorbing some as well.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. And the foul is going to be on Sofronio, who just checked into the game And that's unfortunate if you're a Bearcats fan, because that's going to send Lehman to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 with both teams are now in the single bonus with 7:21 remaining. Oh, excuse me. Actually, Lehman has one more foul, and they will be in the bonus as well. So both teams are now in the bonus. So it'll be a 1-on-1 for Geathers on the other end. And Isaiah Geathers can't knock it down. Only a 62% free throw shooter on the season. So Reese now over to Fair. Fair will take the pick from Sofronio. So Fair's going to pull up a deep three. He knocks it down. Jehmehl Fair is going to go to the line for an opportunity at a 4-point play.
And David, I think it's safe to say early candidate for player of the game. You're talking Jehmehl Fair getting it done on both ends of the floor. Baruch's hot hand. All levels of the offense. Finishing at the rim, mid-range, knocking down his threes. No good there on the 4-point play. But nonetheless, Jehmehl Fair, absolute difference maker here in the first half.
He has 12 points in 13 minutes on 5 of 8 shooting. Not bad for anybody, but definitely not bad for a guy who only averages 10.5 on the season. So already eclipsed that average as Batista's deep three is no good. And Donilon will bring things up for the Bearcats. Coming on 6.5 remaining here in the first half. Baruch lead by 6. Reese has the ball now to Fair on the far side. Ooh, Fair got stripped by Geathers. And he throws it down. You know, simple jam, but we don't get too much of it out here, so.
You appreciate it.
Yep, I can't do it. As Reese now has it up top. I can't speak for you, Brian. Are you able to dunk?
I don't want to give any promises on air, David.
Gotcha. At one time?
Yeah, that one time. No one was there, though.
That's going to be an offensive foul on Burns. There's almost like mini momentum sways in this game here, Brian, as, Baruch will get, like, Fair goes on a 5-0 run, and then a couple plays on the defensive end for Lehman. Back-to-back turnovers for the Bearcats really can get them feeling it a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Lehman responding every time the Bearcats look like they're about to go on an extended run. But just year in, year out, you've seen Lehman definitely one of the tougher teams in CUNYAC. Not only just skill-wise, but just general toughness. They're going to play through the whistle. Definitely don't take possessions off.
And now Feldman has it in the front court. My apologies. Batista now at the free throw line. Jab step to get past Reese, and Fair reaches in on the foul. So Brandon Marks just checked into the game, and Lehman go 2 of 2 from the line as Marks will try to get his defensive assignment from the coaching staff here of Lehman. Now Donilon has it at the elbow. Fair going right past Geathers. Step back jumper over Geathers, and he knocks it down. Jehmehl Fair really feeling it right now. Now ball outside on the right wing to Batista. Geathers versus Fair all afternoon. And now Reese into the lane, back outside to Fair. He's going to pull another three. He was feeling it. Shot no good. Geathers trying to get ahead of the pack, unable to do so. Now Batista has it. Feldman up top, looks at the basket, thinks about the shot, goes into the lane. High arcing floater, no good. DeGrasse comes away with it. It's going to go off the Bearcats last. And it'll stay with Lehman as number 33, Fofana, checks into the game as the grass will come to the bench. Checking into the game is Dylan Minnick, the freshman guard from Manhattan for the Bearcats. Haven't called his name yet this year as Geathers pulls up a three, around and out, no good, and Sofronio comes away with it. And Minnick will walk it across the timeline. Guy, Donnellan, Sofronio, and Purisic on the court with Minnick. Now it's Guy in the paint. Gives it up top to Donnellan. Donnellan creates some space. Pull up three. Front iron, back iron. No good. Batista comes away with it. Batista crossover move. Almost loses it. Now to Geathers. Geathers covered by Guy. Back out to Batista. Pump fake. Gets Minnick off the floor. Batista gets his own rebound, though, as Fofana's shot is blocked by Purisic. And Purisic coming the other way with it. Ooh, almost loses it. Nope, he does lose it. Minnick tries to hit the deck to grab it, and instead it's going to be a 4-on-1 for the Lehman. And Geathers able to lay it in on the other end.
A really nice looking sequence there from Lehman. Bearcats nearly capitalize on that turnover, but they get the ball right back and have numbers on the Bearcats able to convert.
Geathers having a monster game as well. He has 17 of Lehman's 27. Minnick's pocket is picked by Geathers. Geathers going to try to go coast to coast, and one! Isaiah Geathers going to go to the line for the old school three-point play. And just like that, Jack Reese checking back into the game. It's been a back-and-forth matchup between Fair and Geathers. Fair's got 14 on 6 of 10 shooting. Geathers has 19 now on 8 of 13 shooting. Have an opportunity to make it 20 here at the line.
So Lehman definitely settling in. Able to go on a pretty solid run here. Lead the Bearcats by 4.
So Donnellan gets it into the front court to Muhammad Guy, who now hit ball into the hands of Purisic. Donnellan cuts through. He's fouled. Count the basket. And one. They're going to call the foul there on number 35, Brandon Marks. That's going to be his first.
Yeah, nice job by Donnellan getting into that paint, staying patient, able to get his shot off and still finish through the foul.
And he has 6, and just like we were talking about, little mini momentum swings. Is now Donnellan able to answer Geathers on the other end. Donnellan knocks that one down. Sofronio will come to the bench. Cameron Burns back into the game. He took a hard fall before. We've yet to see Michael Richards come back. Marquez Johnson checking into the game. Brandon Marks will come to the bench for Lehman. And Batista will walk things up. Batista gives it off to Geathers in the corner. Excuse me, actually that was Fofana who knocks it down. 33, not 23. The freshman from Murray Hill Academy gets his name on the score sheet. So Donnellan has it now. You can hear Lehman's bench make some noise. Purisic has it on the right side. Donnellan's coming through. Donnellan screaming at Purisic for the ball. Guy has it now. Cameron Burns puts it on the deck. Donnellan wants it bad. Clapping his hands. Burns shoots an air ball there, and Lehman come away with it. Batista now. Batista gets his pocket pick from Burns. Burns on the fast break. He lays it in with the left hand.
Yeah, nice job by the Bearcats responding there after Lehman shut them out that defensive possession. Able to answer right back, get 2 on the board.
And Cameron Burns almost got away with a travel there as Batista's shot no good. I thought he almost forgot he had to put it on the deck once.
Yeah.
Before that layup. I think the whole Lehman bench was thinking wait a second, what did I just see? Either way, Baruch have the ball as they trail by 2. Purisic has it on the elbow. Purisic double teamed out to, he could have given it to Burns. He had a wide open look. And there's going to be a foul underneath. The foul there is going to be on number 15. It's going to be on Batista.
And really nice job by Purisic using that pivot there. Able to cover a lot of ground. Change of direction.
And Purisic knocks down the first. And Batista will come to the bench as, sorry for any of the language we may have picked up over the airwaves. Coaching staff not happy by some of the play that Lehman has done in the last few minutes. Either way, Purisic ties it up here at 33 here in the first half. Coach Ullman wanted to get an explanation of why the foul was on Batista. Either way, Baruch all tied up. It's Feldman up top. Feldman gets blocked by Reese. Now it's Geathers underneath. That's going to be a travel against Geathers, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. And Donaldson now has it in the backcourt. Back to Reese. Light press, and it'll be Adrisu who covers Reese now for Lehman. Purisic has it on the elbow, looking for options. Purisic, right arm hook shot, no good from the baseline. May have forced it a little bit, and now Feldman comes the other way. Crossover move past Donaldson. Trying to find, I'm not even sure who he was trying to find. I think it was maybe Adrisu cutting across the paint. Either way, it's going to be off Baruch last, as they were easily able to swat that pass away. And with 55 seconds left here in the half, Lehman will also have 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now Feldman. Geathers calling for him, trying to work on Guy. Nope, instead it'll go outside to Adrisu. Adrisu back to Feldman. Oh, double clutch pass to Adrisu. Adrisu pulls a three shot, no good. Purisic comes away with the rebound, and Burns could walk things up. Ooh, Adrisu trying to go for the steal on the pass to Donaldson. Donaldson finds Reese. Ball swung outside. No, they're going to say it was steps on Burns as he was trying to get the ball back to where it came into the hands of Jack Reese.
Didn't see a ton of movement there. Certainly if it was travel, not an obvious one, but
I think it's the slide of that pivot foot a little bit.
Yeah, it slid a little bit there.
Yeah. So 20 seconds left. Feldman will walk things up, and Lehman could hold for the final shot of the first half. Muhammad Guy playing this top of this zone. We've seen Baruch do it a bunch. It's almost like a 1-3-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm describing it correctly. Maybe it's almost like a
1-3-1.
Yeah, 1-3-1, depending on where the ball is. And they can't get the final shot off as Fafana was blocked. Not even as like it's like almost like a soccer defensive formation a little bit, just how they line up there with the 1-3-1. But either way,
I like it. Different look.
Yeah, especially with the length that Guy provides. But we are all tied up here at 33. Exciting action here at the Arc Arena between Lehman and Baruch. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. We'll be right back with 15 minutes with coverage of your second half action between the Lightning and the Bearcats. And welcome back to the Arc Arena. Alongside Brian Flannery, I'm David Just. Second half action between the Bearcats and the Lightning. If you're just joining us, the women won the opening of our doubleheader 61-38, the Bearcat women, excuse me. And we have an exciting game here between the men as we're tied at 33 here at the half. Isaiah Geathers and Jehmehl Fair were the story in the first half. Geathers had 20 on 8 of 14 shooting, and Fair had 14 on 6 of 10 shooting. So it will be Baruch's ball to start things off. Reese inserted into the starting lineup here in the second half. Pajrami, Fair, Purisic, and Donnellan alongside him as Adrisu comes away with the steal. He's joined by Batista, Feldman, Geathers, and DeGrasse. Now Batista in the corner, thinks about the three, swings it up top to Feldman. Feldman into the lane, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Feldman as Fair takes the charge. And I think it was like one too many passes there as they had an open look in the corner. Batista was not willing to shoot.
Yeah, let's see if the Bearcats can capitalize, take the early lead here in the second half. So a lot of back and forth basketball in that first half. Both teams going on runs of their own, but nothing really break it open. Everyone's had an answer so far.
Ooh, wild play there as Reese is able to get the ball back. Bounce pass. Oh, now it finds its way to Fair. Fair's going to pull a three. Shot no good. Adrisu comes away with it, and now Batista will walk things up for Lehman. Looking for options, trying to find Geathers on the backdoor cut. Now it's Feldman. Now Geathers in the corner. Feldman looking for options. Ball trying to find Batista inside. It goes off him last, and it'll go back to the Bearcats. So sloppy play on both ends to start the second half. 4 possessions, no points here between the Lightning and the Bearcats.
Yeah, probably both sides didn't draw this one up to start, but nonetheless, it's going to be who can limit these mistakes down the stretch.
So now Reese into the lane. High arcing shot, no good. Ball batted around. Feldman comes away with it. Reese hit the deck pretty hard. He's back on his feet. And Feldman trying to find Batista on the alley-oop. I think it might have grazed the rim as Batista held on to make sure he didn't go flying by. Now Reese on the offensive end, back up top to Donnellan. Thinks about the shot. Adrisu closes him out. Fair going to go past Geathers into the lane. Fair looking for an opening. Fair's layup a little too soft, no good. Batista coming the other way. Bounce pass on near side to Feldman. Batista has him back up top. Feldman's going to pull a corner three. Around and out, no good. Fair soars for the rebound. Corrals for the Bearcats. It'll be Donnellan to bring it into the front court. Fair has it up top. Geathers on him. Back to Donnellan in the wing. Ooh, nice find by Donnellan to Purisic underneath. They're going to call it a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Lehman. That's pretty much the options you had there. It's either going to be a jump ball or a travel. Either way, it's going to be Lehman's basketball.
Yeah, Purisic just kind of caught in tough position right under the basket. Didn't really have the angle to throw it off glass. It's about all you can do with that one, especially with that defense coming from both sides of Lehman.
Ooh, nice steal there by Bajrami. Came around Idrisu's pick. And Bajrami gets blocked by Batista. Nice chase down block. I think Bajrami was expecting the contact and it just never came. Now Batista straightaway three. He knocks it down. And how often do you see that? A nice star defensive play on one end and feeling it. Hits the three on the other.
Yeah, Batista rolling out the John Morant impression there. Pinning the ball off the back of the backboard. Then coming down the other way, knocking down the three in transition.
And it's going to be a kick ball on Batista there.
Man, the Arc Arena went crazy here. You can definitely tell Lehman travels well once Batista hit that three.
It's nice to see fans coming into the building a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Now Purisic gets a give and go from Fair, who could finish at the rim with the right hand. Jehmehl Fair, Lehman still have no answer for him. He picks up right where he left off in the first. He's got 16. Now Feldman over to Geathers. Geathers, I think he got blocked from behind. I think it was Bajrami who got a piece. Now Donnellan's going to push up to Reese. Over to Fair. Fair thinks about the shot. He'll pull a three. Shot no good. It's Purisic battling for it, and it's going to stay with the Bearcats.
David, we didn't see a ton of Bajrami through the middle to latter portion of the first half. So it'll be good to get him some extended run here. Definitely one of the Bearcats' leaders.
He had 2 fouls in 9 minutes of action. Well, he's not really scoring tonight. He does have 3 steals and a block, so really doing it at the defensive end as he gets the inbound there. Bajrami around and out, no good. 1 of 5 from the floor tonight, still trying to find his rhythm. Now Herrera gives it off to Geathers. Geathers gets fouled. Foul there is going to be on Jehmehl Fair. His third, definitely someone that the Bearcats cannot afford at this stage to get into some foul trouble. And that'll send Fair to the bench as Cameron Burns checks into the game for the first time here in the second half.
And it looks like an offensive foul there in the corner. Coming around the screen. It's going to be on Herrera. Didn't exactly see the contact.
Honestly thought it was on Batista, but I was a bit screened by the bench and by Geathers on the inbound. And now Reese trying to get past Feldman into the front court. He brings it into the front court, and Feldman on the foul.
I just want to know, would that have counted?
I just want to know what it feels like to be that fast.
Yeah.
Between the two of them, Reese is the one, I think, one of the fastest players on the team, and then Feldman was stride for stride with him.
Yeah, that's a quick matchup there at the point guard position between those two.
And then to your point, Reese just kind of throwing up a little bit of a hook shot from the corner as the ball is going to go off Batista last. And Keith Karen quickly off the Lehman bench to check back into the game. Will Feldman, he has his second foul there, so he'll come to the bench. So Bajrami has it up top. Bajrami going to go past Idrisu. Bajrami, nice stop pivot move and able to knock it down off glass.
Yeah, really nice job by Bajrami getting to that pivot, waiting out the defense, able to get a nice look, finish off glass.
And Keith Karen knocks down the three as Donaldson was fighting through a screen and a little late to close out. Lehman lead by 2, 39-37. A little more than 4 minutes gone. Herrera's draped all over him. And he's getting a talking to from Batista here as that's already Herrera's third foul. And that's already the fourth team foul. So at some point you're going to be giving them free shots here if you're not careful, if you're the Lightning.
Especially at that point in the court. We saw a little bit of that earlier in the women's game. You don't want to necessarily pick up those fouls that shallow into the zone.
And once again, Herrera on the foul. Nagai Herrera, excuse me. Only averaging 8 minutes per game. And he'll come to the bench with 4 fouls. So now Burns gives it off to Bajrami. Bajrami hop step into the lane. Shot a little too strong. Hits the rim twice. No good. Geathers comes away with the rebound. It'll be Batista to push. Now Johnson, who just checked back into the game, gives it back out to Batista. They're going to call a push on Purisic. That's going to be the second team foul on the Bearcats. That's only going to be the second on Purisic. Inbound to Johnson, who can't finish off over Purisic. Purisic bats it down. Donaldson up to Burns ahead of the pack. Burns, nice pump fake, can't finish either. Sloppy play on both ends there by Johnson and Burns. Crossover move from Batista. Purisic all over him. Ball swung around the perimeter to the hands of Karen. Geathers now, right wing three. His shot no good. Idrisu soars for the rebound. Johnson can't tip it in. And multiple missed shots. Coach Schulman wants a foul here on the Bearcats to no avail. And Donaldson has it in his hand. Exciting action there. Lehman missing out on multiple opportunities to stretch the lead to 4, as now Burns has it in the corner for the Bearcats. Burns into the lane, dribbles it off his foot. Donelon has it, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Donelon's going to pull a deep 3 around and out, no good. Burns gets the rebound and lays it in. And we are tied up at 39. As Karen, finds a wide open Johnson. As Reese fell asleep underneath a little bit. I don't think it was his guy. Either way, he was the closest to the defender and the deepest one back. So it's going to be a 30. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. It's crazy. Both teams wanted a timeout at the same time. So we'll be right back with more action here between Lehman and Baruch. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So both teams break the huddle. At the end, it was Coach Alisi getting that timeout in for the Bearcats. It was a 30-second as they trail by 2.
Yeah, Bearcats with a really nice-looking follow-up on the offensive glass. Cameron Burns able to convert, but then getting back defensively, the Bearcats were beat. Wide open layup there for Lehman. Bearcats talked it over, though, as they trail here by 2.
Marquez Johnson.
I think we're still waiting for subs to check in.
That was very odd. It was like the inbounder and the ref were not on the same page there. Either way, we're back underway here, and it's into the hands of Reese on the right wing. He's going to go past Karen, who finds Bajrami, back door. His shot might have been blocked. Either way, it was altered, and it's going to stay with the Bearcats.
Yeah, Bearcats bench looking for a call there. Like you said, David, shot altered, whether that's a clean block or not. Tough angle here from the broadcast booth, but Bearcats maintain possession. Jack Reese to inbound.
And now Donelon will have it in the corner. Purisic working in the post. Left-handed layup is good. Batista has no answer for Purisic in the paint. It has nice play there. Bajrami saves that one from going out of bounds. Reese going coast to coast. Bajrami and Purisic all can't hit. Oh, man.
That was a wild sequence with 3 Bearcats going back to back to back. Just trying to corral that loose ball at the rim. No one able to convert, and then the Bearcats pick up the foul, fighting for the loose ball.
Wild chain of events. Been a great game so far. 41 all. But Reese, Bajrami, and Purisic unable to score on the offensive end there. Now Gether's cutting. And he's arguing the ball was deflected. The ref's going to say that it went off him last, so it'll go back to the Bearcats. So Donelon being picked up by Batista. Donelon lets Batista run through. Now Reese back out to Donelon. Thinks about the corner 3. Reese going right into the lane. Hop step, high arcing shot off glass is good.
Really nice job there by Jack Reese. Not an easy shot by any means.
His first bucket of the evening. As Baruch have a 2-point lead. Now Batista gets into some trouble. Reese, tips the ball away right into the waiting hands of Gethers. Gethers pulls up, shot short. Purisic has an outlet in Burns. Burns rightly slows it up. Jack Reese, the trailer, back to Burns in the corner. Back up top to Reese on the near side wing, and Bajrami has it up top on the cymbal. Crossover move from Bajrami. He'll pull up and on Idrisu, and he knocks it down. Adnan Bajrami.
And Bajrami does such a good job of that, stepping into his 3.
They're actually going to call it a 2 on the floor.
A long 2.
Either way, nice shot there by Adnan. And it'll be a potential backcourt violation once Batista touches up. And Baruch playing with a lot of energy right now as Muhammad Guy is checking into the game. And Coach Schulman wants to talk things over. It's going to be a full timeout for Lehman with 12:04 remaining. Baruch now lead by 4. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. Lehman talk things over, trailing by 4 here. Plenty of time left here at the Arc Arena. It's going to be Reese, Burns, Guy, Donnellan, and Bajrami for the Bearcats. It'll be Karen, Batista, DeGrasse, Feldman, and Geathers for Lehman. Ooh, nice find there by Reese to Muhammad Guy. It was I don't want to call it an alley-oop, but definitely a very nice play on the inbound.
Yeah, you'd love to see more of that for Guy because he can really just separate himself from his defender.
Jack Reese visibly frustrated on that call. Nice play there by Reese on the inbound, keeping that defensive intensity alive. That's going to be a technical on Jack Reese as he just yapped a little too much to the referee. And Batista knocks it down. So Geathers gets it into Feldman, who bobbles it on the far side and is able to corral. Batista has it right in front of us. Now over to Feldman. Feldman's going to pull up a 3. He knocks it down. So a 5-point possession from Lehman, and that's not what you wanted if you were Coach Alisi and the Bearcats. Now Bajrami gives it over to Donnellan, who gives it inside to Guy. Guy working in the post. Guy shot a little too strong off back iron, no good. Batista to Feldman. Ooh, Feldman almost loses it. Ball still loose. And Karen gets fouled. It was just a wild play there as he get his leg taken out. It'll be on the far side. The foul there is going to be on Donnellan. Only Donnellan's second. Batista gets the inbounds, and he's fouled by Reese, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
It's also, David, I think a point worth making. With the amount of fouls that we're seeing, definitely an evenly called game, but it's going to come down to who can knock down their free throws down the stretch. Definitely don't want to overlook that aspect of the game, considering how often we've seen both teams going to the line, and once these bonuses start playing more of a factor over the last 11 minutes, I think it might come down to free throws.
As Batista goes 2 of 2 from the line there. Lehman 7 of 8 from the line. Baruch right now only 4 of 8. So definitely some room for improvement for the Bearcats. But yeah, to your point, definitely being called tight, and they're going to say it was a push-off by Muhammad Guy, and some of these calls not going against Baruch. Are going against Baruch. Really need to get keep their head in the game. So Feldman will walk things up for Lehman into the hands of Geathers. Swings it quickly over to Johnson on the left wing. Back outside to Karen. Karen think about using the Geathers pick. Instead, he'll give it inside to Batista. Batista working in the post, and he takes too many steps, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. So Donnellan being covered by Feldman, and Donnellan will bring it into the front court. Fair has it now on the symbol for the Bearcats. Gives it to Bajrami, posted up at the free throw line. Bajrami puts it on the deck. Ooh, might have pushed out a little bit with the left hand there, but to no avail. Burns has it, trying to find Guy. Batista hits the deck. Guy is able to pick up the loose ball and lay it in. And Coach Alisi wants to talk things over with 10-14 remaining. Baruch just went back up by 1. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So Feldman will walk things up. It's Feldman, Johnson, Geathers, Karen, and Batista for Lehman here on the offensive end. Ball into the hands of Feldman. Fair on him. Takes the pick from Johnson. Feldman into the lane. Hands it off to Geathers. Geathers going up against 3 defenders. Shot might have been blocked either way. It was a little short, but Batista's there on the rebound to lay it in to give Lehman the lead. Only the 8th lead change, which is shocking, seeing how close this game has been so far.
Yeah, again, both sides having answers for each other. A lot of chess being played here.
So Johnson has it on the elbow. Feldman into Batista. Batista going to work in the post, can't hit over Burns. Fair comes away with the rebound, and he's allowed to walk it across the timeline as Lehman set back into their half-court defense. Now Burns with Feldman on him. Up top to Donnellan. Ball swung around the perimeter to Fair on the far side. Guy, straightaway 3 for Muhammad Guy off glass, and he knocks it down. Muhammad Guy.
The bank is open, David. Love to see the big man pulling up, knocking down the straightaway 3, especially in such a big situation.
And Bajrami knocked it away. It was Guy diving for the loose ball. They're going to say he fouled Johnson in the process, and that'll send Johnson to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And an offensive board there for Lehman, and they're able to tie things up with an extra possession. Now Purisic has it up top. Batista on him. Purisic into the lane. He goes off glass, and he's able to finish. Purisic able to get to his spot on the low block and rise up over Batista.
Yeah, nice strong finish there by Purisic. Able to play bigger than his 6'4" frame with that verticality. And that's going to be on Bajrami there. It's Bajrami's third personal, David. I think fortunately at this part in the game, not necessarily a situation where you have to pull him off the floor, but nonetheless, worth keeping an eye on.
So Geathers will go to the line to shoot 2. Coach Alisi talking things over as he's not very happy with the direction the foul calls have gone. He's saying it's 9 Lehman calls in a row. Don't have the luxury of replay, but it sure has seemed like it skewed a bit towards Lehman here in the second half. And that seemed like a soft one on Bajrami there.
Yeah.
If he reached in, he definitely looked like he got a piece of the ball. So unless he got a piece of hand as well, we were kind of screened from the ball there. So now Donnellan has it up top. Back to Donnellan. He thinks about the shot, gives it off to Fair. Right step, Bajrami's able to step right into it. Bank shot no good. Feldman up ahead to Batista. Batista almost dragging that pivot. I think he was able to keep it on the ground. Karen in the corner 3, around and out, no good. Geathers soars for it, but so does Fair. Now Burns straight away 3, and he knocks it down. Cameron Burns from straight ahead. Johnson, I don't know if that was his man. Looked like he was the closest one in the neighborhood. Sagged off him just a little bit. And now Feldman has it. Ball swung into the corner to Johnson. Purisic all over him. Feldman back up top. Baruch lead by 3. The bench and the crowd a little quiet right now. A lot of Lehman support out here at the Arc Arena as Geathers has it now up top. Top of the key, step back jumper over Bajrami. Batista soars in for the rebound. Batista loses it. It's loose on the floor. Geathers able to get it. Batista outside to Karen. Karen pull up corner 3, no good. And that's going to be an over the back. Nope, they're going to say it was off Geathers. Either way, the ball is going back to Baruch. So Donnellan will walk things up. Feldman will pick him up on the Bearcat symbol at midcourt. Both coaches now yelling at the refs for calls that they're not getting.
Yeah. It's a physical game on both ends. Both teams fighting for a coveted conference win, especially if you think down the road, both of these teams could be some of the top contenders in the CUNYAC. So every game has a lot of implications as far as seeding.
Donnellan crossing over on Feldman. Takes the pick from Purisic. Now Burns, left wing 3. Off right iron, no good. Fair comes in with the rebound. Can't hit. And they're going to say it was a foul after Geathers grabbed the rebound. Purisic on the foul.
2 on the lane. Keith, get in there, please.
And that'll put Baruch into the double bonus, so it'll be 2 shots here on out with 6:08 remaining for Lehman. So Baruch's got to be really careful about giving Lehman free points. And Gethers knocks down the first. And Gethers good on the second. Fair has it up top, finds the backdoor cutting Donald. Donald, I think, was blocked from behind. It might have been Feldman. Feldman is holding his foot, and he is screaming in pain. And we're gonna take a moment's break here with 5:51 remaining. We'll have an injury timeout on the floor. Baruch lead by 1 here at the Arc Arena. It's the second game of your doubleheader between Lehman and Baruch. You're watching Baruch College Basketball on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So we're back from the break here. A little bit of an injury timeout. As Feldman is checked out of the game. Checking back into the game is number 22, Keith Karen. And we'll fill you in on Feldman if we hear anything as he's getting attended to by the trainers. So it'll be Batista who walks things up. Johnson has it now over to Gethers on the left wing. Karen comes through, gives it off to Batista on the right wing. He's covered by Burns. Nice crossover move to create some space. Finds Karen on the far side. Donnellan closes out, but Karen knocks down the 3 and gives Lehman their lead right back. Back and forth action. It's our 10th lead change of the evening.
Impressive shot there by Karen, too, coming off the bench to relieve the injured Feldman. Right away, getting active and converting on the 3.
As Bajrami not able to hit, he thought he had some contact. No call. Coming out 5 minutes remaining. Adrisu has it in the corner. Back up top to Batista. Takes the pick from Johnson. Looking for options. Adrisu in the corner once again is that option. Right back up to Batista up top. Batista slowing it up. Burns on him. Outside to Johnson. Johnson's going to put it on the floor. Crossover move on Purisic. Johnson right into the lane.
And that's going the other way. Jehmehl Fair draws another charge. Feet just right on top of the RA. Great positioning there.
I could see why Coach Schulman and his staff have a problem with the call. It wasn't even made by the ref underneath the basket. It was made on the ref by the far side.
Yeah.
So I could see why they have a gripe there. I didn't even realize it was a charge. I was waiting for this ref to make the call underneath the basket. I didn't even notice the other ref made the call, as now Bajrami has it in the front court over to Fair now on the right wing. Fair, a little bit of a jab step into the lane. Shot with his left hand, no good. Fair hits the deck. He'll have to pick himself back up as Batista comes the other way for Lehman. Now it's going to be Gethers, baseline shot. Fair's the one that's closing out on defense. And Gethers shot around and out, no good. Lehman still lead by 2. Ball's into the hand of Donnellan. Crossover move on Adrisu. Donnellan, oh my, what a pass by Donnellan, and Purisic able to knock it down for the N1.
And that's a highlight you're going to want to watch back tomorrow. Sean Donnellan coming in hard, behind the back pass, finds Emil Purisic in perfect position, and Purisic able to finish through contact.
4:07 remaining in the game. So when the game does come on back on YouTube, the replay, that is definitely a pass that I'm going to want to rewatch. I believe Sean probably will as well, as Purisic unable to hit the free throw. A lot of commotion on the far side as they originally called Baruch ball. They corrected the call, and now it's back to Lehman basketball, tied at 59. 4 minutes remaining here in the second game of our doubleheader as Baruch trying to sweep the Lightning tonight, where the Lightning are trying to split as the women already had a big win in the early game, 61-38. Johnson into the lane, high off the glass, and he's able to finish. So Bajrami has it now. Crossover move, gives it off to Donnellan. Donnellan corner three. Off right rim, no good. Johnson soars for the rebound, and Batista can walk things up. Batista takes the pick right, reach in from Burns, and that'll send Batista to the line to shoot two. And Batista knocks down the first. Fine day at the line for Batista, already 7 of 7. He's having a monster game. 14 points, 17 rebounds, and 9 assists for Batista, on the verge of a triple-double here. Add in 2 blocks and a steal.
Yeah, getting it done in all phases.
He's perfect, 8 of 8 from the line. Now the ball's into the hand of Purisic in the post. Purisic and one! Once again has a chance at a three-point play, and that'll get the Lehman fans off their feet as they are not happy with the call.
So that's going to be Batista's 4th personal.
Batista not happy with the call. Like you said, 4th foul on Batista. So Donnellan will come to the bench. Jack Reese back into the game. I can't imagine that's the last we see of Sean Donnellan this evening. So now Karen, pull up 3, shot too strong. Geathers on the rebound. We haven't called his name a bunch in the second half. Nice find there by Karen to Johnson. Geathers only 4 points in the second. He had a monster first half of 20. Only has 24 now on the game. Batista looking for options. Leaves his feet. And it's going to be Geathers who dove for it out of bounds. And either way, it's going to go back to Baruch as Geathers and Bajrami both a little slow to get up. And just like that, Donnellan back into the game. So Reese comes back to the bench. Baruch trailed by 1 with the ball, 2.5 remaining. Fair has it in the front court. Haven't called Jehmehl Fair's name much here in the second half. Only 2 second half points. Donnellan's 3, a little long. Oh, excuse me, back iron. Rebound long. Burns. Floater no good, and it's going to be DeGrasse who comes away with it. And it's going to be a timeout for Colt Schulman and the Lehman Lightning with 2:10 remaining here in the ball game. They lead by 1 with the ball. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So welcome back to the Arc Arena. It'll be Lehman ball right next to our scorers table here. It's Batista, Karen, Johnson, DeGrasse, and Geathers for Lehman. Reese, Purisic, Burns, Bajrami, and Fair for the Bearcats. Now it's Karen on the right wing here. Gives it outside to Batista. Takes the pick from DeGrasse. Looking for options. Batista really against that wall. DeGrasse. And he missed a few times. I thought the first one was a travel. I didn't even see it hit backboard. Now Reese, dangerous play. Gives it off to Fair. Fair is going to reset. Gives it back up to Burns. DeGrasse missing a few times on the offensive end for Lehman. Nice play there by Batista to knock it out of bounds right in front of the Baruch bench. It'll stay Baruch ball. 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
Jump stop, back door coming. Help,
Now Reese has it. And DeGrasse goes through Purisic, so he'll get called for the foul, and Emil Purisic will go to the line to shoot two, an opportunity to regain Baruch the lead. It's only DeGrasse's second. Purisic 3 of 4 from the line on the evening. And Purisic knocks down the first. Idrisu has checked back into the game. DeGrasse will come to the bench.
Let's go, finish the game, y'all.
And Purisic off on the second. Ball batted around. Fair comes away with the offensive board. Into the hands of Reese. Baruch have a 20-second shot clock. 1:20 remaining here on the game clock. Cameron Burns has it. Into the lane. Cameron Burns, a little contact there. They're going to say the foul was on the floor. Purisic got fouled. It was Karen who went up underneath him as Purisic was trying to score, for the rebound. And with 1 minute and 8 seconds left, Purisic will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, another pretty wild sequence there for the Bearcats offense. I think this is a really good test for them pretty early on in the season, especially within the conference. Tight game, trading leads. A lot of great basketball here at the Arc Arena tonight as Purisic is good on the first. That free throw regained the lead for the Bearcats.
64-63. Purisic trying to knock down the tail end of these two free throws. And he's good on the second. Baruch lead by 2. Minute remaining here in the ball game. The ball's in the hand of Batista for Lehman. Bounce pass to Geathers on the right wing. Geathers goes into the lane, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. The foul there is going to be on number 21, Purisic, so he returns the favor on the other end, and that's going to be his fourth.
And looks like the foul got changed to Bajrami there.
So that'll be Bajrami's fourth. Geathers off on the first. But good on the second. So Donnellan back into the game for Reese. A little offensive defensive sub. So Bajrami has it on the right wing. Purisic up top, Geathers on him. Hands it off to Fair. Fair pulls up. Free throw line shot. Fair hits the deck. No call. Batista comes away with the rebound. They can hold for final shot as there's only a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Batista now to Geathers. Geathers working on Bajrami. Geathers going baseline. Step back jumper. Shot no good. Purisic comes away with the rebound. And they need to foul, and they finally do, as Geathers fouls Fair, and Fair will go to the line to shoot 2 and have an opportunity to extend it to a 3-point game.
Really nice job there by the Bearcats, namely Purisic, just grabbing down that rebound in such a crucial situation.
And strong defense there by Bajrami on Geathers, who's had a cold second half, but leads all scorers tonight with 25 points. Lack of awareness, though, from this Lehman team. They let, I would say, 5 to 7, maybe even 10 seconds come off the clock there and not fouling, as Baruch was just standing there waiting for them to come over.
Yeah, Donovan had the ball for a clean 5 seconds there, untouched. Yeah.
3 players, Purisic to Donovan to Fair, who's now at the line. And Fair having a great season from the line. 90% free throw shooter on the season, and he knocks them both down. He's also just on the night. He's now 3 of 4, but 2 of 3. So bringing down the average a little bit, but there's no one better that you want at the line with 9 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's exactly who you want to get fouled in that situation. Jehmehl Fair doing a very nice job knocking down both his free throws in clutch time. So now 9 seconds left. Still a 1 possession game. Lehman can go to tie with a 3. David, we'll be right back after this timeout.
So welcome back to the Arc Arena. Lehman drawing it up, down by 3. It's going to be Geathers, Batista, Johnson, Karen, and Adrisu for Lehman. It'll be Burns, Fair, Bajrami, Reese, and Purisic. It'll be Baruch in the full court press. They're definitely going to try to get the ball into the hands of Batista. It'll be Geathers in the front court. Now Batista at a half court line. He's quickly doubled. And there's a foul on the floor, so it's going to send Batista to the line. The foul is going to be on Purisic. He actually avoids fouling out since they changed the last foul to Bajrami, and it'll be Purisic's 4th with 5.7 remaining here in the ball game.
Now, interesting spot here for Lehman. Naturally need 3 to tie.
Not sure you're forced to have to miss the second one.
Yeah.
I don't think you are.
Muhammad Guy checking in. Bearcats definitely want to secure this rebound.
And Lehman's going to call timeout with 5.7 seconds left. We're going to step away for what we will hope is our last timeout break of the evening. Baruch lead by 1, 67-66. They'll have the ball when we get back. So welcome back. 5.7 seconds remaining. It's going to be Baruch's ball. It's going to be Bajrami, Guy, Purisic, and Fair with Burns on the inbound. A little bit of a play here, it looks like, for Baruch. Everyone lined up at the far side except for Muhammad Guy. Fair gets it into him, and he's quickly fouled. Only 1.4 comes off the clock. Purisic was actually streaking on the far end. I mean, I don't think that's the move right there, especially the way Fair can shoot at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way for the Bearcats to draw it up. Definitely seen some creativity over the years off those inbound plays.
So that'll do it for Johnson tonight in 23 minutes. He had 6 points, 6 boards, a couple of turnovers, and that was his 5th foul.
We need this board.
And Jehmehl Fair knocks down the first.
In fast. Get it in fast. No. Gotta get it in fast.
And Fair rattles home the second. Coach Alisi wants to talk things over. I may have spoke prematurely, as we will have to step away for at least one more timeout. We'll be right back with your final moments here at the Arc Arena. So 4.3 seconds left. Jim got very quiet coming out of that last timeout. Baruch lead by 3. It'll be Adrisu to inbound. Batista's quickly fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Again, I think that's a smart counterplay by the Bearcats. Probably could have let a little bit more time off the clock, but going to send Batista to the line to shoot 2.
Lehman's been shooting the 3 strong tonight, 42% from deep. So, yeah, probably the best not to give them the opportunity to hit from downtown.
Yeah.
And Batista knocks down the first. And it's going to be a full timeout for Lehman with 3.1 seconds left. Exciting ending here at the Arc Arena. Baruch lead by 2. So it'll be Batista at the line for his second shot. Trying to cut the lead once again, back to 1, 69-67. Baruch currently lead. So Fair stepped in a little too early. Then we'll just redo it here as Batista will.
Ref's talking this one over. I see the train of thought. Committing the lane violation prior to Lehman getting off whatever play they're trying to off the free throw. Presumably a missed one.
And Batista off on the second. It'll be Bajrami on the rebound. And he'll go to the line with a chance to close out the game.
Clutch board there by Bajrami.
That's wild. I mean, Coach Alisi knows this rule. I mean, as he should, but he knows this rule book inside and out. They came over to tell him one more would be a delay of game. But he knew it was enough to just – I mean, it's the mental game. It's right up my alley. So
yeah, of course.
Quite impressive. And Bajrami knocks down the first. He could seal it here with a free throw. And he knocks down the second. Baruch lead by 4. And that'll do it. Baruch get out of here with a W over Lehman. The 11-1 Lehman Lightning fall for the first time in the conference to the Baruch College Bearcats, who move to 10-4 on the season and 4-0 in the conference. What a game we had. I mean, it had it all. It had great plays. It had great moments, and it had a Baruch win.
Yeah, that's as good of a game as we've seen all year. Really gritty win by the Bearcats. Lehman did not make this one easy for Baruch to pull out the victory here at home tonight. So I think a lot of great takeaways, and the Bearcats just need to continue this momentum through the rest of their CUNYAC schedule.
Yeah, and a clean sweep from Baruch over to Lehman College. The women took care of it early in the first game, and the men come through here. You know, it was a tale of two halves, really, because Isaiah Gathers had a monster first half. So did Jehmehl Fair.
Yeah.
And neither of those are really the players that we're talking about here in the second half.
Exactly. You saw a lot of balanced effort on both sides down the stretch in that second half. So really credit to the depth of this Bearcat team.
So Gathers led Lehman. Lehman led with 25. Gathers led Lehman with 25, while Jehmehl Fair ended up leading Baruch with 20, but Emil Purisic with another double-double, 19 points, 13 boards. And we're really seeing him grow as a player here, are we, Emil Purisic? Getting better by the game and starting as a sophomore. Obviously a few years left here, but just in terms of this year, really becoming one of the players Coach Alisi could rely on.
Yeah, Purisic's done a tremendous job primarily playing that 5 position for the Bearcats. You see him shift to the 4 if guys on the floor, but yeah, he's given Coach Alisi some tremendous minutes on both sides of the ball. So definitely a testament to his growth, and excited to see what the rest of this squad can do.
So that'll do it for us here at the Arc Arena. Once again, in the opening game, the women took care of business, winning 61-38, being led by Mia Castillo. And in the later game, the men also took care of business, 71-67 in a tight-fought game over the 11-1 Lehman College Lightning. This broadcast has been in conjunction with the Baruch Athletic Department. For Brian Flannery, I'm David Just. Have a great night, New York.